Hello everyone and welcome to Pierremont Mall. Now this mall was built in 1964 and has been renovated last in 2011. This place used to be anchored by a Stein Mart, and that Stein Mart has since closed and been replaced by a gym, which seemingly has blocked off all entrances into the mall proper, as you'll see in a moment. Now this mall used to have more stores, but there are very few left nowadays. I can see that in 2014, apparently this mall had a wine country bistro and bottle shop, a Stein Mart, and Toy Fair, and those have all closed. There also used to be another boutique, and there used to be a salon of some sort. I think they may have closed. I'm not sure if that's still there. I really didn't look, and maybe you'll see in the video, but there's also an eye place, and I didn't see an eye place when I was there. So I think that closed at some point since 2014. Now, this place is owned by a company called the Vintage Realty Company, and they seem to keep a very good condition of this mall. This mall is very well upkept, surprisingly, for how little stores are in here. So whoever is in charge of all that seems to keep up on it. There are some lovely facades for a lot of these stores, and on the right there, you can see a Mexican restaurant, which is very, very popular from what I've seen. It must have some good food, but I haven't had the luxury of going in there. This area is very full of a lot of, wealthy people. The area surrounding this mall has a lot of small mansions, and a lot of the old money from Shreveport's heyday are around this area. While this mall isn't very big, it is very enjoyable, and if you want somewhere to stop off and just kind of relax for a little bit in an air-conditioned space without being bothered too much, this interior is perfect for that. Now, as you see, in a minute I'm going to look up, and it looks like there used to be a suspended drop ceiling of some sort or something, because there's like a lot of little squares up there. I'm not exactly a construction expert, but you'll see in a minute that I point up at the ceiling there, and you can see there's like some Christmas lights, and the Christmas lights I think are just left there. So whenever Christmas comes around, I guess they must just turn them on, or maybe they just forgot about them. To be honest, it seems like a lot of people have forgotten this interior space, except whoever does the maintenance. Now, I love that brick facade on the right there. That's just lovely. You know, it adds that one little spot. I think adds a lot of charm to this entire mall, and is one of the main reasons why I love this mall so much. Now, there are a lot of these empty glass display cases, and I can only imagine this place when it was actually, when it was actually quite active. I can imagine you just walking by, and there's little shops and little things out on the display cases. It's probably a rather lovely experience. Now, the lighting in this mall is a mixed bag. Like I said, there's some areas that are a bit dark, but my favorite spot is probably where the Stein Mart used to be. You see there's this big skylight up there, and you'll see in a moment where that plant is, where I'll sit down and just take a look at that lovely skylight. Now, I do hope you'll forgive me for the shoddy cam work you're about to see, because it was terrible. I'm not exactly an experienced cameraman. Taking the photography class in college was not one of my decisions that I made, and perhaps I should have. But you can see a little bit of that skylight, and it was very, very, very relaxing just to be there, and a very lovely place to sit down. So, now, I'm about to head outside of the mall, and you just get a look at the sign, because the sign is probably one of my favorite parts of this mall. There's some lovely lettering, and we'll also take a little look at the gym, at least, just a little side glance. The gym is not really a place that interests me much, but it's pretty much the closest thing this mall has to an anchor now. I don't think I've ever seen a mall anchored by a single gym, but yeah, you can see they haven't taken down the Stein Mart sign from that area, so I guess they've forgotten that side little sign thing exists. But it's interesting to see that. As you see there, that used to be the part of the building that had the Steinmarked and is now occupied by the gym. And there is that lovely lettering, that lovely, gorgeous lettering. And yeah, I just can't get over it. Anyway, this is about the end of the video, and I thank you for watching, and I do hope you like and subscribe. Thanks for joining me.